Hey players, maintaining a solid and stable relationship requires a lot of work. If you want to know how much work that really is, check out the hit TV show Married at First Sight on the FYI network. A group of experts chose 6 New York singles to participate in a marriage experiment to see if arranged marriages based on personalities could work. In this video, I'll share with you 5 ways to make your relationship work, which is very similar to the advice I gave Jason Carrion on Married at First Sight.
This is the Josh Speaks. Watching the Josh Speaks.
First, practice trust with your partner. Sometimes insecurities seep into our minds and make us second guess our partner's moves. And in an effort to prevent ourselves from getting hurt, we act reserved but are still weary about what they do. This may lead to you sneaking around to check their phone to see who they're texting, or you may just flat out tell them that you don't want them to talk to any other guys or girls. And it's only when we're open to trust that we can be honest about what makes us uncomfortable. Part of being open to trust is having your partner know that they can share their thoughts freely without having to worry about how you may respond. If you want to build trust with your partner, don't hold back on how you feel. It's when you bottle up all your feelings and then spring it on them that they end up becoming reserved themselves and feeling like they can't trust you. Next, practice commitment with your partner. This can be kind of confusing because the idea of cheating can come off as being very vague or broad. When I say commitment, I mean more than just physical. It means sticking by your partner's side when they need you the most, even when they've said things that may have bruised your ego. Every relationship is different. Some people want one partner, some people want multiple partners. The key here is to never do anything that you wouldn't want your partner to do. Although sometimes we may feel that there are double standards, if you're doing something that would hurt your partner if they found out, then be respectful of them and just don't do it. 3. Practice flexibility with your partner, because let's be honest here, you're not going to find someone that's going to want to do 100% of the same things that you want to. Different people have different interests, and that's not something to be sad or upset about, it's something to celebrate. It's good to have activities that you can do with your partner and activities that you can do with your friends, but you can't hold it against your partner if they don't always want to participate in the activities with everyone else. As long as they support you in what you do and you support them, then you guys can still enjoy that moment just by actively listening to each other. Because flying off the handle at them is only going to make things worse. Number 4, practice compassion with your partner. So many couples get hung up in the little details of situations and end up forgetting the bigger picture. The two of you deeply care about one another, and that's the approach you have to take when you speak. Being verbally abusive, name-calling, or insulting someone is no way to talk to them. In fact, what you're doing is you're masking your own hurt and putting it on them. Then when they feel bad, you end up thinking that you feel good because you're no longer focusing on your own hurt, but now you're watching them experience theirs. And as it turns out, nothing gets solved, and all you end up with are 2 people that are unwilling to be accepting or forgiving. Remember, it's okay to admit when you're wrong because your partner doesn't win if you're unhappy. So instead, make it a double win by aiming to keep yourself happy and them as well. And finally, practice romance with your partner. It's really easy to fall into a rut when you've got them by your side and you feel like you don't have to try anymore. Having a partner that goes out of their way to make you feel special, whether it's giving you spontaneous gifts or just recognizing the little things, goes a long way. Here's a quick and easy way for you to be more romantic. Make a secret calendar filled with events for the 2 of you to do. Sit down one day for like an hour and choose a bunch of restaurants, parks, and events that you can go to. Take those and just plop them in random places on the calendar. Then when you see that date is coming up, tell your partner you have a surprise for them and then take them out. And if they're busy that day, then you just do it another day. It comes off as spontaneous and romantic, and you can plan all of your dates in 1 hour. What do you guys think though? Do you have trouble making your relationships work? Leave your comments below so we can talk about it. And don't forget that tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be making a special appearance on the show Married at First Sight. You'll definitely want to check that out. Plus, anyone who watches the episode, spots me, and then tweets me or messages me will get a shout out in my next video. If you follow these 5 steps, then you'll be well on your way to a relationship that is happy, healthy, and heartwarming. Man, that sounds corny. As always guys, love and peace. Hey, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I make new videos every week on a range of different topics, including self-help, dating, philosophy, and more. Plus, if you want exclusive stories and tips that I don't share in my videos, make sure to sign up for the Josh Speaks newsletter. The link is in the description below. And a special shout out to Sam Durant on Twitter. Did you guys know that he's an avid squash player? That's freaking awesome.